All right. Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome our friends, our family, and distinguished guests for joining us today. I apologize. Thank you, everyone, as we are out here today on the day declared Wadee Day, as we gather here to dedicate this playground in memory of a cherished young boy. Wadee Al Fayoumi, though his time with us was far too short, Wadee's life reminds us of joy, innocence, and boundless potential every child carries within them. This playground is more than a place for slides and swings. It is a living tribute to Wadee. It is a place where children can play freely, where families can come together, and where values of compassion, acceptance, and unity are woven into the very fabric of our district. In dedicating this space, we affirm our belief that every child deserves to be celebrated. Every family deserves to feel embraced, and every community is stronger when it chooses love over division. Acceptance is not only about tolerance, it is about seeing one another fully, with respect and with dignity. Wadee's memory calls us to live out those values each day. As children run, laugh, and play, may this playground remind us that the innocence of childhood is universal. Let us honor Wadee with this space, ensuring that all are welcome and that this playground serves as a sanctuary of inclusion where every child, regardless of ability, background, faith, or culture, can experience the joy of being seen, heard, and accepted. Let this be a safe space where all can thrive. So at this point, as we move on with our dedication, I'm going to have Mohammed Faheem, the president of AMAN, speak, as he was the individual who brought forward the request to dedicate this playground in honor of Wadee.
Thank you, Carlo, and thank you so much to the Plainfield Park District for accepting our humble request to name this accessible playground in honor of Wadee Al Fayoumi. Most people don't realize that Wadee was on the spectrum, and his mother used to bring him over here to this very same playground to play. And AMAN is the American Muslims Assisting Neighbors. We are a local nonprofit based in Plainfield, and we have been doing community service for the past almost 8 years now. And a lot of organizations got together, came to us and say, we'd like you to please request the Park District to honor Wadee. Today is also Constitution Day. Let us not forget about that part, folks. And our Constitution guarantees us the freedom of speech and freedom of religion. Wadee was not just a Palestinian kid, but he was murdered for being a Palestinian kid. And that is something that was so hurtful for us, as Plainfield is a very welcoming community. It's a very welcoming place. And we wanted to carry on that. After his funeral, we also started another organization called the Plainfield Community Alliance. It is ecumenical, non-political, again trying to bring the community together, to bridge the gaps between us, to get to know each other as human beings. My thanks again to the Plainfield Park District and to Mr. Bill Coman, who is the president, chairman of the Park District, good friend of ours, for making this happen. I want to keep it short, and thank you all for coming in. It's a beautiful day, but remember, Wadee is not here to enjoy the beauty of this day, but his spirit is still alive with us. A couple of months back, we had this also that was dedicated in honor of Wadee, and I wanted to recognize one person real quick. I want to see where he is. I don't see him, but he is pretty much over here, who helped to make this happen. Okay, oh, there he is. If you can just come up for 1 second and wave your hand. This is the gentleman who actually worked to make this happen. And please give him a big hand. Thank you so much. And thank you, folks, for coming out today.
Thank you, Mayor Ali. So at this point, we're going to have our board president, Bill Toman, say a few words and read the resolution in which we dedicated this playground.
Thank you. It didn't take long after Mohammed Faheem approached the Park District about dedicating this playground for for the board to agree, because all of us too have lived through the tragedy that befell Wadee and his mother. It wasn't just a tragic death of a little boy, but rather, I believe, a heinous hate crime victimizing both. This day, Sunday, September 21st, 2025, is both World Peace Day and the day the Illinois General Assembly has designated as Wadee Day in Illinois. It is also noteworthy that there exists pictures of Wadee playing in this park. It's fitting to believe that the spirit of Wadee, represented by this structure and this soon to be unveiled memorial plaque, his spirit may linger in a place where so much joy is to be had by other members of his community, and that it captures his joy of playing in the park that we would wish for everyone in the coming years. Thank you all for coming here today to be present for the playground dedication, and I would like to read the park board resolution. Okay. A resolution naming the accessible playground at Van Horn Woods in honor of Wadee Al Fayoumi. Whereas the Plainfield Park District is dedicated to fostering inclusivity and providing recreational opportunities for all members of our community. Whereas Wadee Al Fayoumi, a young and cherished member of our community, exemplified resilience, courage, and the spirit of unity, inspiring all who knew him. Whereas naming the accessible playground at Van Horn Woods in honor of Wadee Al Fayoumi would commemorate his legacy and serve as a reminder of the importance of inclusivity, understanding, and community support. Whereas the accessible playground at Van Horn Woods symbolizes the values of equity, accessibility, and the joy of bringing people together, reflecting the compassion and positivity that Wadee embodied. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Plainfield Park District of Will and Kendall Counties, Illinois, do hereby approve the naming of the accessible playground at Van Horn Woods as a Wadee Al Fayoumi playground. Be it further resolved that appropriate signage and a dedication ceremony shall be organized to honor Wadee Al Fayoumi's memory and to celebrate the playground as a space that welcomes all individuals, regardless of their abilities, to play and thrive together. Passed this 12th day of February 2025 by the Board of Park Commissioners of the Plainfield Park District. Okay. And we will be presenting this resolution to Wadee's mother through Mohammed.
Thank you. Together. You guys together.
Okay. Right here? Okay.
So now the moment we've all been waiting for. Now on behalf of the Plainfield Park District, its Board of Commissioners and team members, it's my privilege to dedicate this playground to the memory of Wadee Al Fayoumi. May his spirit live on in the joy that will be found here, and may this space forever serve as a testament to the enduring power of love, unity, and hope. Can we uncover this stone? I would like to thank you all for coming and joining us today for this playground dedication. Furthermore, the Muslim Civic Coalition is sponsoring continued activities today here at Van Horn Woods in honor of Wadee Day, as declared by the Illinois State Legislature, and also inclusive of today as National Day of Peace. Thank you and have a great day.